Mercy Lago.
Lil Reese was mad
She
because
going.
took his verse off of the I Know Why You Win. I was like, oh, I don't even know on there.
I mean, Lil Reese, it was either you or Ye or Big Sean or one of them. So guess who?
And I'm like, Chief Keef was enough on there.
Let us know if y'all like the Chief Keef remix for Don't Like. Somebody like never heard it before.
Don't know what you're talking about, bud.
What's up, Army? Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios. I'm Nick.
Mary Jean is Maki.
I'm present.
Y'all know the vibes. Y'all seen the picture. Y'all seen the thumbnail. You know exactly why y'all here. Army song for BTS, Love Letters, official MV. Quite a few people kept talking about this. Hold on. You're not subscribing. You were about to comment. That's not cool. That's not cool. Hit that subscribe button. For more content like this, jump on the Patreon. Exclusive stuff up there. Bon Voyage Season 3. Run BTS. Exclusives. But yeah, I don't know. Have any idea what this is?
I was gonna say, do you know? Is this like a song or like a dedication?
Let's find out.
Shout out to Army.
I was about to sing it, so I think it's probably like, you can't sing that right now. I was like, hey. Don't you dare cry now, June, because I'll cry with you. That hat fire. Hit an Army hat. Who wrote this? Somebody pen, alright. Bulletproof. Okay, are these all the young ladies that we're singing on here right now? We love you, BTS.
definitely felt like a going away party.
Yeah, I wanted to had let the song cook at first. Make sure I subscribe. I wanted to let the song cook at first because at first it was giving like bananas and pajamas or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, not on like no funny shit, but like kind of, you know, like how that song is kind of, you know what I mean? It felt like an intro to like a PBS, like something. Like Dragon Tales, let's all go to Dragonland. No, I love all them songs, but that's kind of like what it felt like at first. But as the lyrics were going on and everything, they were carrying. They used a few BTS songs to kind of reference things too when they were like talking. I thought all the girls, their voices were different and they blended very well together. I thought the edit was done to show all the BTS like concerts and events and everything. They did a wonderful job of really, you know, producing the song, doing the lyrics and everything, and putting a well video together. This was beautiful. It definitely made me feel good. It made me really be excited for when BTS can come back together, you know, completely once everybody is done the military stints. Mm-hmm. Overall, good. Like I said, I wasn't trying to be too judgy at first because I kind of wanted to hear how everything was going to work itself out. I can definitely see a lot of people who were like day one Army, like 2013. This might have been a video that made them emotional or like cry a lot. I hope this brought happiness to people at the end of the day, and for them to kind of just be a cover song and like a video. This has quite a few views too, so I'm assuming a lot of people really like this. But that was my biggest takeaway.
This was really, really, you know, just amazing. Just because it's so deep and decent to have like, you know, a fan base, a strong fan base at that, who people you've never met will go so hard for you. You know what I mean?
That's how you be with Nick and Drake.
Yeah, like I just feel like as an artist, when you have like a solid day one fan base, like that's really just a special type thing for, you know, them to take out their time, take time out of their day to do something like this. You know, people saying, oh, they changed our lives. You know, I spent my mortgage to go to their concert type stuff. Like,
caught me.
That's really deep. So at first when you put this on, I didn't see the first part of the title. I just seen love letters BTS. I thought it was just like just a BTS song, but this was really special. So I really felt this. I liked it a lot.
Shout out to the ladies that were singing this. Your voices were amazing. Shout out to whoever edited this video. You made this emotional for everybody that watched this. So I don't know how you can take that. Pause. The video was definitely great. Like I said, it's very emotional. Like Mary Jane said, if you were there from day one or not, and you went back and looked at their journey, you can just see what they went through and just, you can feel that energy of everything that was going on. I really do like the edit. The edit was really dope. Just going through time with BTS, different time concerts, look like some runs or bon voyages. So a lot of this was definitely dope. For someone to make a song dedicated to a group, you're really dedicated. So shout out to you because dedication. This is nice. I like this a lot.
I want that RM hat, that first joint. That
yeah.
New Era? New Era or am I reaching?
No, it's New Era.
If New Era got fucking army hats, that's crazy.
It's a flag.
It is?
It's New Era for sure.
Nah, somebody, if that's a New Era joint, it's funny, it's the most replayed part. No, if that's a New Era joint, somebody send me the link. I don't need the joint. Yeah. Also, too, I always, you know, I'm not gonna run on a tangent. Anytime you see RM cry, I feel like that shit deep. Like that means something was going on because he always sounded so chill and so like kind of composed even when everybody else is crying. So you know, I feel like that's real like deep.
Cry period.
Yeah, and it's just, it's funny because I think some people some people might not understand fandoms or understand stan life because it's all like negative connotations like about like those things. But like you said, I find it intriguing when people all rally behind like somebody and want to like support and show love to them people. You know, when you look at all seven of these men, you know, when they were essentially like teenagers, they were from a small company. Nobody gave them a shot to do anything. They had to work and grind hard to get everything that they had to get. Most people will, I know most of us would consider that kind of like the American tale, kind of like as far as like coming from nothing and working your way to be a successful person. So I feel like everybody can relate to just, even if it's not the American way, a underdog story.
Yeah.
So I feel like with that being said, when you have an underdog story and it's from people who are humble, so like if you were like you a Nicki and Drake fan, you know what I mean? Well, obviously I am too. But I'm just saying like they actually pop they shit though. Like if somebody say something to them, they'll like either write a diss track or kind of be right at them. BTS, they'll come at somebody on a track or something and it'll be like subliminal or like just if you know, you know.
Yeah.
But they don't be in a position really to pop their shit back. So I'm happy they actually have a fandom that will actually pop their shit for them. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, someone might say something, another artist, and Army will be right at that artist like, you don't have a fucking number one. Don't even fucking talk when you weren't even invited into the party. Like, you know what I mean? It's bench players talking like starters. I hate it. Drake verse. So, you know, I kind of get why Army is defensive of them. You know how we watch, like, the hate videos and it be dudes on there, like, they don't even fucking speak English. Like, why should people be listening to them? And you get real defensive and you be like, fuck you mean? Oh. It seemed like it's almost like your child. Like, you know how, like, if a baby and older people can't defend themselves, you feel like you gotta defend them? Mm-hmm. Like, they can defend themselves, you know, clearly, but it feel like, you know, you gotta step for them. So I kind of get why Army be acting how some people act.
Yeah. That's not, I definitely understand what you're saying as far as that.
Is there an artist that you would stab somebody over?
Maybe.
The thoughts of Zach or his like, nah.
I'll stop being friends with somebody.
That'd actually be a fire
I'll stop being friends with somebody who's an artist. Depends on how far it goes.
Yeah. People have just been like, they don't like a BTS song or something. I just look at them and be like, can't be friends now.
Yeah.
Thought you were cool. You're not now.
Now, if you tell me you have respect for someone but don't like them, I can deal with that. But just start discrediting them or saying other people are over them, and I'm like, you don't even believe that.
I just be thinking it's probably corny to not give people a chance just because the way they look.
I hate when I hate people that discredit somebody and they didn't even listen to them. Like,
yeah, that's what I mean.
Like, what's going on? And you didn't even listen to the track. Like, I could hear if you like listen to it.
At least listen to a few tracks. You know, that just may not be the song for you. Yeah. You feel me? But just to just say like, oh, just one song, like, oh, this person's just trash.
Yeah, then I don't know why as a black man, like, I don't care who it is. Like, if somebody white and he rap, I'll be like, okay, cool. Like, let me just kind of hear what they gotta say and kind of go from there. I don't never look at another race or another person or gender or anything. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? And just be like, oh, I'm not trying to listen to this person just because of anything. I just want to see if somebody's talented, and that's that. I don't see race, I don't see gender, I don't see nothing. I just hear bars, I hear production, and then, you know, we'll go from there. So, you know, just to see, you know, 7 Asian men and just be like, oh, okay, I'm not going to listen to the music seems really dumb, especially in 2023 with everything. Especially if you're a person of color and you acting like that. Because imagine if because of your ethnicity or your skin color, somebody didn't want to listen to anything you had to say or didn't want to, you know what I mean, support anything just because they seen you and was like, oh no, you look dark, I'm not supporting you.
No, you get that. That's why sometimes when I hear music, I'd rather not even see what the person looks like, to be honest. Like, it's been so many artists that I've listened to for a long time and then wouldn't even see what that nigga looked like until like a year later. I'm like, I didn't even know he looked like that. Mm-hmm. You know, I just like being surprised. I like all type of music. If it's good, it's good. If I can smoke to it, I'll smoke to it.
Shit, but
smoke to the weirdest shit.
But smoke to the weirdest shit. But that's what happened with Dynamite. I off rip thought Dynamite was just somebody else. I didn't think it was like Maroon 5 or something, but I always thought I was like the inflection sound a little different, and it's because, you know, obviously everybody wasn't completely fluent in English. But I'm like, you know, I had to cut the MV on just to find out what was going on, and that's when, I was just like, oh, it's BTS. I heard of them before. I heard a couple things before, but it never really like clicked. And then you know what I mean, ran into them and kind of went down a rabbit hole after that. So it's funny you mentioned that because I assume nowadays with a lot of K-pop music, a lot of people can hear it and not even think of it being anything else. We was talking about, what was I watching? I was watching something. It might have been Despicable Me or one of these new Johns. No, it was Sing 2. Sing 2, they was like breaking into something and Not Today came on. It was like, not today. And like they was running around doing shit. And I was just like, oh shit, it's BTS. I'm like, people may not even know who that is. They might just think like, oh, okay, like it's a song and shit like that. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle John, he was like, when you played the clip and they was singing Butter, even though I didn't like how they went about it from the clip I seen. Because they didn't even know the song. Yeah.
What's more so crazy, sorry to cut you off, what's more so crazy is that, you know, when I be with people, like, in real life, like, people who don't listen to K-pop, and a song will come on, I'll be like, oh, we reacted to this. And, you know, that person will say, oh, isn't that, people who don't listen to K-pop will say, is this that, like BTS group? Like, that's always the group I hear first. And there's no other shades of the other groups at all. But they're always the first group that I hear.
Yeah, it's literally when I was talking to Joe and them and I was like listening to K-pop, he was like, is that the BTS thing? And I'm just like, yeah, the BTS thing. You know, and people are ignorant to it, so, you know, I try to be...
It's a different world.
Yeah, it is. It's really a whole different world. K-pop is just like, it's like introducing somebody to hip-hop. I don't think K-pop is just music. I think it's a way of life.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's sitting there eating, like, kimchi noodles with your chopsticks, having like Funko Pops, you know, booklets, stickers, your wands and everything. Like it's an aesthetic. It's a way of life.
I feel like K-pop is I feel like really just allows you to be yourself, because over here, some people may be nervous or scared to do certain things without being looked at a certain way. Over there, it's just, you're just accepted, period. You know what I mean? You can really be yourself.
I feel like saying that BTS thing, that's so ignorant in my opinion and hilarious for some reason, because just imagine somebody coming up to you is like, oh, you listen to hip-hop? Oh, that's that Tupac thing. It's that Drake thing. Like, why? That's
that Tupac thing.
Like,
and you gotta laugh when they say it, like, yeah.
But depending, if it's coming from like a cool place, then cool, as opposed to like it like being negative. Because that's what I feel what you're saying.
But I feel like I'd rather someone just be like, oh, I listen to K-pop. Oh, what's K-pop? I'd rather people just say like, what's K-pop, instead of showing their full out ignorance.
You know, sometimes people, I think some people would rather show ignorance than have to ask you what something is, if that makes sense.
Yeah, they too much pride.
If I tell people it's Korean pop, they'd be like, I had no idea that's what K-pop stood for.
Yeah.
They was like, I didn't know what that meant. And you'll just be like, oh, okay, cool. Like, you know.
It's so interesting because I see like a lot more people going to, you know, Korean barbecues, and I'm just like, huh.
Yeah, and we talked about that before. I was talking about how like America is like a melting pot of where you kind of can get into any culture. Like if I want to get into Mexican culture, Italian culture, Poland culture, straight Spanish culture, Chinese culture, Korean culture, we can get into any culture we want to here, and it's a big facet of like different outlets to do that. Like you said, if you want to get into Korean culture here, you literally have Korean barbecue spots to go to. It's Korean churches and things here. Like supermarkets and things of that nature. Not to mention, it's big Korean communities here because we have millions of people that live here. Some people don't have those outlets, I think, in some places. And worldwide, some people don't have those outlets at all. You might go to somewhere else and it traditionally just be whatever it is there. You know, unless you're American. I would say America might be the only place where you can go anywhere in the world. And not to sound cocky, but like people want to live like Americans. Yeah. So they'll have like stuff set up. But America is just interesting because like we can dive all into this culture, and have the outlets to be there and people to talk to.
Still have no clue what it's about.
You can too, yeah. You can try to watch YouTube videos, like watch Nightlife and do other stuff and try to like get into it. But I just know some people don't really have an outlet. Like I've literally talked to some people who they can't talk about K-pop with anybody. So it's just like, you know, if you can't talk to something about with nobody, who do you talk to? the internet at that point. You know what I mean? Or you would come on here just to hear like-minded individuals. The man in the mirror. That shit can get boring. Imagine if you couldn't talk to battle rap with nobody.
Right. Barely can without arguing.
Yeah. That's how some people feel about K-pop. Imagine if you were a big Army fan and the two people who you can talk about K-pop with, they multi-stands and they dip in and out with Army stuff, but they not like in the fandom. Like you said, everything can either be an argument or it's just like, imagine come up to him like, oh my God, JK dropped, and someone like, I don't care.
Okay,
Cool.
Right.
Such and such dropped today. Fuck that group. Respectfully. But, you know, it's like, imagine not being able to talk football with somebody. It's like things we kind of take for granted and shit. Yeah, I know. Shout out to Jared.
Can you talk about baseball with them? He's like, I'm getting there.
Almost.
A little bit, just because I be asking questions now. I be like,
what
is
like
it?
One more season. I got him. I just got to take him to a game. I think I'm back.
But see, that's why even like, not to run on a tangent, we probably been on a tangent. Our friend group a little bit different. I feel like in our group chat, we could talk about anything. And everybody kind of know what's up. We could talk about politics. We could talk about all types of music genres. We could talk about anime. We could talk about movies. We could talk about social stuff that's kind of going on now, trending stuff. We could talk about Philly stuff. We almost could talk about anything almost in there. And if people
y'all
can't,
talk about religion in there.
Yeah, and if people can't, then we like it's always we'll update people because I don't be knowing shit. Especially like I said, all that baseball shit. I had to ask Jerick and Zach. I'm like, what the hell? I was like, put it in football references. They like, oh, it's da da da, or basketball references. They be like, oh, boy is LeBron. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. I get it.
That's cute.
Yeah, so cute. But yeah, anything else you want to hear? We probably was talking a lot.
No, that's it.
It's a great conversation. It's been a while. Yeah, jump in the comments. Tell us how y'all felt about this. This was really decent. Shout out to the people who put all this stuff together. I always love seeing people, do anything that they can to show BTS their appreciation and to show Army they love. We try our best on this channel to show Army as much love as we can and BTS as much love as we can. We got a birthday coming up pretty soon. We got some other drops that are coming on. This is going to be a crazy month. Make sure y'all subscribe and definitely make sure y'all on the Patreon. I love y'all. We're going to holler at y'all. Peace.